myself because I am a fan of these striped potholders. They're super easy. It comes out tomorrow and it's going to be featured in our bag design. We have a tote coming out. So woohoo! I have been making all of my stuff. I am now done with all of my squares for my tote, and I've just got to start working on the handles and getting that together and sewn together. And so the next video that comes out after this one will be the assembly and probably the handles, or I'll do the handles first. I don't know. Anyway, welcome. Happy Friday. Good morning. So that was a quick update for anybody who sees like the first part, but hold please. I say this to my kids if I'm busy and they come up to me, mom, I'm like, hold please and wait for your next available associate. This is my obnoxious knitty and crochet sticker mug. I think y'all have seen this on here. I'm just going to say this while people are hopping on. It says, well, it says teach, love, inspire, and I hope I do that for you. I don't need a license to carry my 9mm. That's a crochet hook, by the way, algorithm people. Little knitting skein. Don't talk to me. I'm counting. Yes. Knit happens. Knitting is my favorite sport. Yeah. I also like this. Life is better when you're laughing. Don't trip over something that's behind you. That's just a good reminder. And the only wisdom, true wisdom, is in knowing you know nothing. So that's my, not that those bottom ones are just for bonus and just for every day. They're not necessarily related to knitting, although they could be. Yeah. Anyway, welcome everyone. While I blabber on. Welcome. We see Cheryl is here. Good morning, lady. Hey, Alicia, I'm so glad you're here. Lori Sparks, welcome. I'm so glad you're here too, lady. Love you, girls. Lady, girls, I use everything interchangeably. Cheryl says, always something new to learn. Isn't that the truth? Always. There's always something new to learn. So today, we have one more potholder because we have a, sorry to be the annoying potholder person if you're like, Kristen, when will you stop doing potholders? Yes, I was doing them once a month. I am making a second one in the month because I'm making my big tote that we all talked about. And it has 35 squares. And these stripe squares are actually going to be featured in the pockets. Yes, they're going to be pockets. There's going to be 3 pockets. And that is exciting to me because I'm done with all my squares. So I just need to make the handles and sew it together. So I'm going to make an assembly video for you guys with all of that on there. Good morning, Joanne. I see her jumping in. She may be with us just for a moment. So welcome everyone. So yeah, this week, tomorrow we will have one more loom. That's the stripe loom. And so it's super easy. It's just a 2-row repeat, but I actually show you a really like zippy fast way to make it. I don't necessarily have that in the instructions online. So I wanted y'all to not be so bored with them. The video, but I was like, I have a really cool tip to do for the video. So it's a visual thing anyway. So you'll see tomorrow. So if you're a VIP, please be sure and check those videos out because you can see them right now. If you are level 2 or higher, you can, you've got your PDF coming to you, your ad-free PDF. If you're not a member, would you consider joining and becoming a member? I would love for you to be a level 1, but really like a level 2 or higher. Then you get all the patterns coming up. Also, it helps us in our channel. And I have an equipment thing I need to get. I need to replace one of my equipments. And I'm like, this would be a great time to implore you. Like, please, will you guys help me out? I would love for you if you have considered sponsoring this channel, even for just a few dollars a month. Every little bit helps. And I've got to get a new light box. This is the lighting that you see here. It's how I have the background I have, but it's not doing it's not doing too good right now. I'm needing to fix it, and I've been kind of like rigging it to fix, but I'm a little bit like on the mercy of the Lord, and you know, his goodness will see me through. So if you want to consider being a member, it helps me with things like this, getting and replacing equipment, and keeping things going at GoodKnitKisses. So anyway, thank you for considering. So I'm going to give y'all a little taste. If you want, do you guys want to see the different squares that are going to be in this tote bag? Yeah. Let's talk about supplies. So you're going to need an 18 peg loom. This is the 7-inch traditional loom, and they can't even talk. So the size is going to be based on that. All these squares are 5.5 inches. I have made squares in the past. You can switch them out with other designs, but if you make any of the squares that I made in the past, you can't use them all interchangeably because some of them are closer to 5 inches because we'll overlap a few more. So your bag would be smaller if you decided to use the smaller, puffier ones, which you could still do, and you could use the same amount of squares that I make on this bag and do whatever design you want. Just make sure all of your squares are the same size. So I was going to grab something. Oh, what did she say before I grab my stuff? Would you consider doing a wasp nest or know where I find a pattern for a loom knit one? Yes, an interesting thought. Oh, Joanne's made paper ones and never thought about loom knitting one. Yeah, actually, I was just thinking about this yesterday because we have some wasps on our front porch, and some people were talking about, I think it's actually like a hornet's nest version that people have knit, or I think I've seen crocheted ones. They're pretty popular, and it's like the wasps kind of go away from that too. So anyway, yeah, I would consider. Oh, you just saw a beehive. Nice. Yeah, I would consider it. Yeah, I've actually been thinking about it a lot. So not enough to like test it on myself, you know, to like make it yet. But yeah, I consider. See what else. Okay. Do y'all want to see? You want to see the squares? Is it just me? Hey, Carmen. Glad you're here. Welcome. I see you jumping in. Oh, I saw a yes, Cheryl. Okay. All right. First of all, because I have the stripes one for pockets, here's all my, well, not all, hang on. Another one and another one. So these are all my stripes ones. They look so cute. Okay, so there, a couple of them have the little hairs on them, so I've got to still trim these. They don't need much trimming, but just a little bit of some trimming. And then, so I have like, what do I have of these? 11 of these? 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 9 of them. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I think I have 2 more. I feel like I should have 2 more, but anyway, we'll look. But, and then we have this one. Got 4 of these. Do you remember the corners one? 4 of these. And then we have, oh, here's one of my stripes. I'm finding them everywhere. Okay. Then we have our Diverging Corners. And I have 6 of one style. Okay, so, and then I flip the colors and I do 6 more of the opposite. So look how these are. So when you do your main color as color A, and then you flip it and you do your main color as color B, look how fun these are. So just a slight difference. So I love it. Yeah, so that's the Diverging Corners. So I have like 12 of these total. And then we have the 4 corners. These are the 4 corners designs. And we have 8 of these. Let me put the 4 corners. What am I going to use them all for? Where are they going? So there's a ton of them, and the colors look great. So we have, technically, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different designs, but technically 5 because I'm flipping the 2 of them. But yeah, so that's a lot. That's a lot. I need to count though, because I'm getting a little worried because maybe I left my stripes in another place. So let me make sure my count is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I got a little panicky. I was like, I'm supposed to have 11. I have to have 11 of these stripes. So a little behind the scenes magic. So I bought all these loops. I talked about them last week. These are the cotton loops from Harrisville, happyloom.com. Anyway, or Friendly Loom. Friendly Loom makes these, which is Harrisville loops. These are the traditional size cotton loops, and this little bag here makes 6 potholders. And when you get into the loops group that they have, you can buy this special denim color, this blue color, in this 6 potholder loop bag. Otherwise, they're like mixed bags. And then the other option is you can do, this one has a thing in the bottom. That's a standard bag, and that's white. And so you can get black or white with these making 6 potholders with these loops. They're called Lotta loops. That's the size of this one. They have different names for the different sizes of bags, but a lot of times they're mixed. And so I had to get 3 of each color. So 3 white, standard thing, and I had to make sure to be logged into the loops group, which is free, and you get special colors. So join that group. And they're supposed to be limited time, but some people say that they stay for a long time. This is all that's left. So I have all blue loops or denim loops that I have to make my my handle from. I was 1 white loop short. So I think they go by weight when they make the bags, and they're not necessarily counted. So they should be about the same. Have no fear if that happens, because this pattern works really, really well. The fact that I did all my pockets with these stripes on them, because I have one particular pocket that's just 1 square by itself. So you can't even really tell which one is not correct here. Let me see if I can find it. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I'll not find it. But, I mean, anyway, the, one of them, I have it to where it's just 1 short. And so I, basically, yeah, you can't even tell. Anyway, I just scooted it over and did it with 1 short. And so I'll figure out which one that one is and then use that as the 1 pocket thing. But yeah, you can just leave it one short. So I had 18 loops wide and then 17 loops down, and just went with it. So yeah, you can't really tell. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. So it's mostly right. So anyway, yeah, that's it. That's the bag. And then I will have a video to assemble that and make the handles. And yeah, and I do have a video already of how to sew them together, but the assembly video is going to be more like, okay, these are the ones that you're going to be putting together. This is how they're going to be set. And then, I can start a little bit, but we do have a video that's going to refer to how to do it and how to sew them together. But this will be more like, okay, now that you have this panel, looks like this, and this one, these go on here, that kind of thing. So hopefully that helps. How do you find the loops group? So please show the thickness. It's as thick as a regular pot holder. It's just that thick. I'm like, how do you show the thickness? Yes, denim and white. Denim and white. Yeah, it's a good thickness. I mean, it's smaller than my pinky. I have big hands. So, okay, that worked. Um, yeah, the loops group, you find it, Harrisville Loops. Um, there it is, the Friendly Loom. Okay, so friendlyloom.com. And then at the very top, I think on the right of the page, um, is the loops group, or, you can join. I think you just have to give up an email address. So, what's another junk mail? Just kidding. Yeah. This was pretty good though. And then you get to the new colors that come out, and that kind of thing. So yeah, take a look at that. They have some other fun colors, so you don't have to do yours like mine, but that's what I did. And yeah, I did actually call. I talked about it last week, but I did actually call them to say, hey, can you make up like a big bag? I forget what they're called, but the really big super bag of them, and and then I could do two, because the bigger the bag, just don't get the mini one, okay? If you can help it. If you get the white, at least get 3 of the white. If you want to just, have enough, for extra for something else, you could get 4 of the white. But these Lotta Loops bags are enough to make 6 potholders. If you get the mini ones, because you can get more solid colors in those, it's going to be more expensive. So if you're just like, I'm dying to have this other color that's only found in the mini bag, girl, get it. Just get it. If that's the color you want, the color palette you want, then go ahead and do it. But I found it, the bigger the bag size, the better the value. The math just works out better. Okay, so I was trying to keep the cost down as much as I could. But this is definitely going to be a bag that you really want for yourself, unless, you just have a really good friend or family member and you want to make it a really nice gift for. But yeah, I'm going to be using this myself. I'm tempted to call it the Alice bag, and I haven't told Joanne that, and let's talk about that. What do y'all think? Because it's totally my mom's color palette. Blue and white was like her thing, and as many of y'all know, I lost my mom back in September, and she loved bags. She was like me. Like, I was going through her closet. I haven't finished going through her closet. She has a ton of bags. She loved them. She also loved the beach, and she loved blue and white, like a ton. And I'm making this thing, and the more I'm making it, I'm like, oh my gosh, my mom would love this. Anyway, her name was Alice. And yeah, so I think it would be fun. Joanne and I were talking about, it's like, what do we want to do? So I'm thinking the Alice tote would be really appropriate. I'm getting like a little weepy. Will it be machine washable? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because it's cotton. That's why I'm also thinking that I want to make the handles removable, just so that they're not, I don't know, then they don't get as much wear. You don't usually need to wash a handle. You could like hand wash it. I mean, I would still hand wash it. I wouldn't necessarily put it in the like with tumbling, but you can wash it like a potholder. You can throw in the wash, so I don't see why you can't do these. But yeah, to hold its shape and stuff, maybe spot wash or something. But Alice tote, yeah, Cheryl says the Alice bag, beautiful tribute to your mom. Absolutely. So either one. It's going to be really big, and it's going to have a nice big pocket in there. I think that you'll be able to put like, an iPad in, or your books in. There'll be a pocket to put in your phone, your keys, your tools, all your things. So, and some of the pockets might be big enough, so like you can put like another little zipper pouch or something, however you want to organize. So yeah, I'm excited. Woohoo! All right. Well, I'm going to head out today. I'm so glad that you guys joined me. It's always good to see you all. Pop in. Always let me know where you're from. If you're new, I love to know, get to know you. So if you see this replay, be sure and comment down below. Let me know, what do you think of the Alice bag or the Alice tote? Do we have a winner? Which one do we like better? Yeah. I did with the plastic canvas in between. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't done, any plastic canvas thoughts on this, if I should put plastic canvas in here. you know, I was just going to do it just the potholders, but yeah, I mean, a plastic canvas obviously makes it stiffer. So anyway, tote, I see that. I just always think of it as a tote just because it's going to be so big, you know. I would say air dry, Alicia, I'm guessing. I mean, I don't want to like make this whole thing and then throw it in the dryer and then be like, ooh, I don't like how it, you know, turned out. So, Winnipeg, hey Val, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Well, as I say, welcome, and thanks for everyone for voting. Alice Toad. I don't know. I think that's a winner. I love it. Y'all are my regulars. I listen to you. So anyway, y'all take care. I'm gonna head out and I'll be talking to the VIPs. So if you're a VIP, be sure and check on the perks area and you can see the link to our Zoom group. And I hope you consider joining us if you're not already a member. And that would help support Good Knit Kisses and upgrades and all the things that we need to get over here. So to continue. So love you all. Have a great day. Happy knitting and crochet and weaving the striped loom or potholder tomorrow. Bye.